Hi, I'm Chris Urquhart, publisher of Natural Awakenings magazine, and I'm here this morning with Andrea Pearson of Tranquility Haven Center in Stuart. She's a health and life coach, a personal trainer, and author. Thank you so much for joining us today, Andrea.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you.
So recently, with everyone being shut in at home, you're noticing that while we are tending, a lot of us are tending to our physical health. You see lots of people out walking and running, but there's more to keeping our whole self healthy, correct?
Correct. 100%. Yes. And obviously, with the COVID situation that we're in, you're seeing a lot of people panicking, full of anxiety. They're very stressed out for valid reasons. So it's really important that we not only take care of our physical health, but our mental health as well.
Fantastic. So, as a personal trainer and then health and life coach, do you have some insights on things we can do so we can stay calm and tend to our mental health?
Yes, definitely. One tool that I like to add to the toolbox for people is meditation. Meditation and yoga. Yoga is meditation with movement.
So, for people who maybe aren't great at meditating, maybe our minds run away with us, do you have any tips for how we can maybe start that practice?
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of people who say they can't meditate, they do it wrong. There's really no wrong way, and there's actually different types of meditation that you can use. You could use a guided meditation, you could do mindfulness, you can just focus on your breath, you can use a mantra, you could do transcendental. So there are lots of different ways. And I always suggest begin very simple with just a few minutes a day, and I would recommend starting with just focusing on your breath. That's a great introductory way into meditation. And when for those people who say they're too busy for meditation, you guys are the ones who really, really, really need it in your life.
Yeah, I could do good. Yeah, that I'm sure. So, do you have some techniques for breathing? I mean, you say focus on your breath, but breath work is a term that we sometimes hear, and I don't. What does that really mean? What are some tips for focusing on breathing?
Yeah, so for your breath work, lots of people hold their breath. They don't even realize how tense they are. We're tense up with our shoulders or chest breathing. And proper breathing actually goes into your diaphragm, down to your stomach. So you can always practice your breath. You put one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach, and in an upright seated position, you want to take a deep breath in through the nostrils. And when you're inhaling, your stomach should be like a balloon inflating. And then when you exhale, that stomach is deflating down like a balloon. That is actual proper diaphragm breathing instead of that tight, shortened chest breathing that many people do, not even realizing. So you always want to take a nice deep breath in through the nose and then exhale it all out through your mouth. And there's other techniques that I can share with you that are very easy to use. Another breath that you can do is nostril breathing, alternate nostril breathing. It's a very simple technique. You just plug one nostril and you inhale through the other one, and then you switch. You plug the other one and you exhale out.
Oh,
Switch, inhale, switch, exhale. And you continue that through a bunch of cycles as well. And the breath really just helps calm down your nervous system, helps reduce that cortisol level, helps relax that nervous system, and just calm your whole body down. And when your body's in a calm state, then your mind can relax, and then you can make better decisions and choices and be more in control of your thoughts. There's also a 4-7-8 count breathing technique. Don't mind my dog. She likes to always make her debuts. So you inhale for 4, you hold at the top for 7, and then you exhale out for 8. So it would look like this. Inhale 4 through your nose, hold for 7, and then out for 8. through your mouth. So you just cycle through all these different types of breathing techniques a few times for a few minutes, whatever works for you and however long you need for that particular day. You can also do another breathing technique where you do a nice deep long inhale, and then you force out pretty intensely, like and then you can just cycle through that. So those are some beginner basic breathing techniques that you can use. It's very easy, it's affordable, and nobody can take that away from you. You can do that in the privacy. You can do it if you feel yourself getting into an anxiety attack. So it's a great gift for yourself, and it helps you focus and be in that present moment. Because when you focus on the present moment, it prevents you from being stressed out and worrying about the future or just holding on to the past. So really being in the present moment and being mindful of that present moment truly does help with your anxiety. And when you have a strong mind, that helps boost your immunity. And that's what we all really need to be focusing on right now.
Right. And if you're focusing on the present moment, you know that you're safe, right? I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
that's
safe
right.
right here, right now. And I think in our current environment with so much of the fear around us staying safe and our families staying safe and the country staying
Mhm.
safe, it's good to focus on that. With your
Yeah.
breathing techniques, the one thing I noticed that I liked about the nostril breathing was that there's a physical component to it. So it gives your brain something to think about, like, oh, I have to switch, and which side am I on, and am I breathing in or I'm breathing out? For those of us with the active minds, um,
Yeah.
that was a benefit I noticed while playing around with it. So
Mhm. And that's why a lot of people like yoga for their meditation, because it combines the physical and the auditory. You're listening to your instructor, you're focusing on your poses and your moves and your posture. So then your mind can't race elsewhere, right? We tend to have that monkey brain. Our minds are always racing, our thoughts are always racing. So the movement, you can even do walking meditation, just really being mindful of your feet hitting the pavement and the how your body's relaxed, and notice all the beauty around you and the nature and the sound of the birds. Because like you said, when you focus on other things and you
mhm.
have that physical, you feeling that heel touch that pavement, that does help you focus. It is hard for many people to just sit still and be calm. It is a practice. Yoga is a practice, meditation is a practice, but like anything, the more you practice it, the easier it actually becomes. And you will, once you start seeing the benefits and feeling better, you're going to want to do it more and more.
So these practices that you're talking about are somewhat solitary, but right now we are apart but wanting to stay together. So you're probably an advocate of connecting too for our mental health.
100%. As you know, I am the owner of Tranquility Haven Center. We are Stuart Martin County's first meditation center. So, of course, you can't replace being in a physical studio with your other friends and doing it together. So, in this time, while we're practicing physical distancing, that doesn't necessarily mean social distancing. We're very fortunate nowadays. We have the internet, so we can stay connected. A lot of people are using Zooms. Even I did that with my girlfriends, and we did like a little virtual happy hour. So my center, we have created a Facebook group that's open to the public. It's called THC Tribe. And every day my instructors and I, we have been posting, and some of them are live, videos of yoga, meditation, mindfulness. And it's to help us stay kind of connected as a community. While we physically can't be together, we can still socially connect with one another.
Yeah, we're very lucky that we have
Yeah.
these tools to use. You also have a popular circling class. What is a circling class, and how does it?
Yes. So Saturday mornings at 11, we have authentic relating and circling class. And it stems from the idea that many people do feel very isolated, and we're not having true, authentic connections with other human beings. A lot of people feel very alone in society. So this class helps connect people, and you're making out actual, true connections with one another. It's almost like a group therapy where you feel supported with one another. And it's just a really nice class. It's been really popular, and we've been doing it every Saturday via Zoom. So it's nice for all members to still see one another. And then you're not limited by geography, right? So anybody can join that circling class now.
Oh, good. That was my next question was, is it for your regular members or open to?
Nope, open to the public now.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. So they may make some new friends we may not have made otherwise, trying to just.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing your breathing tips and um, meditation recommendations, things we can do to stay calm and centered. Really appreciate your expertise.
Oh, thank you so much. It was my pleasure to share them with the world. It truly is a gift, and it should be a prescription, just like other things that your doctors tell you, right? Exercise. And meditation does help with your sleeping, improves your memory, your concentration, lowers that blood pressure. So it is just one more tool for everybody. So I love sharing this gift
Right.
with the world. Thank you for having me.
You bet. I'm glad you could be here. So for those that want to connect with Andrea and the Tranquility Haven Center, they are located at 524 Southeast Dixie Highway in beautiful Stuart. 772-210-5172 if you want to give them a call, and check them out online and on Facebook. Online, it's tranquilityhavencenter.com. Once again,
Yes.
thank you, Andrea. Everyone, be well, stay connected.
Thank you so much.